Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I'm invisible. That is very strange. Um, okay. Anyways, uh, as I'm sure you can hear, I'm still a bit sick, but I figured I still need to record the video, so here we are. And yeah, I'd like to get started down here. Now, last video I said that I'd like to divide this up into like little islands, and I still want to do that. It seems like a strange idea, but I have a vision, so I think this could look good. Now, the scaffolding is sort of marking out like where the rivers will go, sort of between the islands. And yeah, it's not too concrete, but we'll see. I think this is a good start. And yeah, I think I'll get started on the islands. There's not really much else to talk about here. I'm not really sure what I want to put on them yet. Probably just like make it some kind of park or walking space. I don't know. There is a good amount of room here, from probably that fence all the way to, I guess you can't see my hand clicking, but to over here, which this was already here naturally pretty much. It's just a dirt layer on top. So yeah, I'll get started on, how did I do that? Yeah, I'll get started on that, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so I started digging out where I will eventually fill it with water, and yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I don't love this having stone on the outside, so I think I might just keep it like this, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, I just thought I'd show that, because this looks okay, but I feel like there's too much room, especially in the smaller one, taken up by the border here. But maybe on these larger ones I'll do that. I'm not really sure. We'll see. And this is without slabs too. When I had slabs it looked even worse, so yeah, I'm going to just get rid of all the scaffolding, I think, fill all this with water, and then we'll move on to something else, because I don't think I'm going to decorate these right now. Or maybe I will. We'll see. Alright everyone, so I've gone ahead and divided this area up into smaller islands and filled in the water, and I got rid of the stone around here. I'm not sure if I like this. I might add some like gravel or sand patches around here, but I think for now this is decent. I think the next thing to do, because it really stands out during the night, is the bridge. Lighting it up, I think, is the next priority. I don't know what's going on up there. 1 second. This looks like some kind of blockade or something, but I don't know. I didn't put this here. I'm not going to complain though, because that side is not lit up and there's so many mobs coming over, so just leave this for now. This is here. By the end of the episode, I think I'll get rid of it, but yeah, so I got some iron and some torches, and I think I'm going to make some lanterns and chains and hang some lanterns around here. I'd also like to get some glowstone from the nether, because I think that would also be quite useful. So I think right now I'm going to put up some lanterns, and then we'll see how it looks during the night. And then I'm going to hide some glowstone, I think, like under these blocks and a few other places, just because I don't know if lanterns can provide enough light. So alright everyone, so after placing a bunch of lanterns, and no chains actually, I didn't use any of these, it looks okay. I'm not sure if I want to keep it this way, but for now it looks, I like the way that the arch is actually lit up. Looks like it's glowing almost. And when you're actually on the bridge, I think it looks decent. Oh, that's oh gosh. Okay. It does kind of match well with this little area here. Oh, again. That's oh, why are you eating rotten flesh? Okay. Yeah, up close it looks a bit better. I'm still not 100%, but, and it's also not very consistent. Like, sometimes it's above, sometimes it's hanging below. I don't know. It's also not over here, or at the very edge. Oh, third time, that is crazy. Okay. Yeah, also I put them up here, but I think I'd like to have them up on these, pretty much on every single one except the top with the lightning rods. I think that it will look pretty good, but as I'm sure you can tell, the bottom is still not lit up at all. So next step is to go get some glowstone and hide it in some blocks that aren't really visible there. 4 times, holy Christ. And I think that'll look a lot better. Okay, so I went and collected some glowstone in the nether, which was quite an experience, really. It did not go exactly as I planned, and I died a lot with a lot of glowstone in my inventory, so that was a shame. I only managed to get 27, and I really do wish that I recorded some of that, but I didn't, so yeah, definitely next time I will, because I had a hell of a time getting this glowstone. But I figure I'll put a bit in the bridge now and see how it looks. And then I have to show you my farm, which I'm actually planning on expanding a bit because it's not really doing it for me right now. Alright everyone, so it's now nighttime, and I've noticed that the bottom of the supports of the bridge aren't really lit up, but I don't think that matters too much, so I think we'll just leave it how it is. But I think I consider this bridge pretty much complete. I added iron bars below the lightning rods up there so that the trapdoors don't get activated every time lightning hits, but I'm not entirely sure that that will work, so we'll see next time there's a thunderstorm. But yeah, right now I think it looks pretty good. In these trapdoors I put glowstone instead of trying to put it like in here, like I did in here. There's a glowstone or block of glowstone under this, so that helps with lighting up the bridge a bit. And yeah, it looks a lot better now. And this barrier's been taken down. I don't know about that one. I think, yeah, we'll leave them up because it's still not lit up over there, but I didn't even take that one down or put it up. I don't know what's going on there. As you can see, I have a bunch of rockets in my inventory. Now, going to the nether to get all the glowstone, again, well, I went a second time because I didn't have enough the first time, and it did not go very well. I went with 3 other people, and we all died and lost everything. Luckily, or almost everything. Luckily, I only brought stone tools, but some people brought elytras and things, so I just have their rockets. I'll give back to them. I went back and got all the stuff that I could, so that's why I have those, but not an elytra. Hopefully soon, though. I'm working on that. And yeah, so that's about it for the bridge. So luckily that's pretty much complete. And I would like to put up a before and after picture, but I don't think I got a before picture. So yeah, right now I'm going to go to the farm because I only have 9 pieces of bread left. And I'm pretty much starving. Also, I don't know how there's mobs coming out of there since it's pretty lit up, but okay. That was a mistake. Alright everyone, so I'm here at the farm and I only have 5 pieces of bread left, so this is kind of a priority for me now, and this is why I've kind of stopped the episode to do this. Now down here is where the actual farm is, and there's just not enough room to grow enough food, so I've decided that what I need to do is, instead of expanding down the coastline in really either direction, I just don't think that would look great, and somebody's gonna mess with it or something. I think that this is mostly an overlooked area, that's why my crops are never trampled or stolen or whatever, so not that I think that would happen, but I've decided to expand inside the tunnel here because this is just, over here there's not really anything. And if we look above the tunnel here, which is, I think it's like right below this path, there's nothing here yet. I think I'm gonna build a stable here or something eventually for horses. I had a bunch tied up, but then they just disappeared. I think they despawned or something, so it's fine. And then I don't really think I'll build anything else in this area, but I'm not 100% sure. But I will be building in this area, and those buildings are going to have basements probably, or cellars of some kind, and they will go underground a bit, which is why I've decided to not build on that side, although there will be like a villager trading area in there. But I will talk about that in another episode, because that's a whole other thing. But yeah, what I want to do right now is just finish this. I think this is a decent design, and I don't really know what crop is best, so I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, I'm just going to mine a bit more of this out, probably up to, I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know how far I'll go. I think I'll just go until I'm satisfied, and then I'll leave some room to expand in the future if necessary. But I'd like to have a surplus of food rather than having to pay other people for food like I am now, because that's not really very good at all. So I will get this sorted out, and I'll see you soon. Alright everyone, so this area is pretty much cleared out now. I went ahead and cleaned up the roof and the sides a bit, and I think it looks a lot better. I also hoed, I guess the word would be, the ground here. Or I'm sure there's a better farming term for that, but I don't know what it is. The time lapse, that was one of my first attempts at a time lapse in that style, where I have a different camera view, and that did not go very well. So I need to figure out a better solution for that, because that was horrendous. It's also kind of the game's fault. I don't know why my head was floating on its own. That was just very strange. So I don't know. I have to figure out a better solution for that. So probably not very many time lapses in the near future, but once I have that figured out, that'll be nice. But yeah, I was thinking about sort of breaking this area up into sections of different crops, but it's also not really big enough. I will 100% continue it out this way. I'm not sure how far. I know that the tunnel stops right there, but this can continue actually a bit farther than that. So yeah, I'm not sure about how far this will go, but we'll figure that out as we go along. I think this is more than enough for now. I just wanted to have enough food to sustain myself, and that farm was not supplying it. So I'm not going to plant anything yet, because I don't really know what I want to have planted, but again, we can always change it up, so that's fine. Lighting, I used glowstone under these trapdoors. I don't know, I think it'd be, yeah, right here. And I think that looks a lot nicer. I'm not sure if it's bright enough though, so I'm headed to change it. Next, what I'd like to do though is survey my main base area and take a look at what I might actually want to do there, because I don't have much of a concrete plan yet. So I'll be doing that with a friend, and then I will be getting a base tour. So here we go. Yeah, you said you wanted to help me with the castle, since on the last server that we had, I helped you with your castle.
Yeah, I just have to return the favor, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I do see great potential.
You see great potential? Well, that's great. Yeah, I do as
Yeah.
well. And I just don't know how to execute it properly. I'd like to have
Yeah.
a waterfall here, but
Oh, I see that. I like that.
I don't even know how
I
to.
believe if you, I see something like you see right there. I believe you could do a waterfall, right? Into like a little river that goes under, like
Yeah,
leads
exactly,
into
yeah.
under the base.
And I like
And
to have
then,
a nice bridge here, and then a staircase that leads into the castle.
yeah. Do you have any plans for like this center area or?
No, I've had a lot of people tell me, different, giving me different ideas about, what to do here and stuff, but I still haven't really decided. If we go up one of these pillars, I think you get a better look at the
Yeah.
actual area here. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of like a ring shape, sort of, but it's not
Yeah.
like it's circular, but it's not a circle.
Yeah.
I'd like
I
to.
do see loads of potential for little towers. I feel like I see like this
Mhm.
pathway.
Oh,
I feel
just
like it'd be easy to set up.
yeah, I'd like to have. I think the castle or the fort, whatever, will be like most of the way up these pillars. So they'll just like they won't really be a lot taller than the tower, or the castle will just stick out a bit. But yeah,
Yeah. So
um,
there's a first thing you have to do when coming to a castle. Do you want it a medievally theme? Do you want it like a modern theme? Do you want it like
well,
a
I was
1980s theme?
I was thinking a 1980s theme. What is a 1980s theme castle?
It's
I was
very hard to
thinking,
describe to you.
yeah.
It's like half modern, half
Oh,
medieval.
well, I was thinking like a fort almost sort of thing, like sort of very old looking,
Like
like mostly
like
stone.
yeah. Yeah, like so basically like you have your outer walls, right? And then interior is more of a peaceful or open area rather than a
Yeah, I didn't.
compact
Yeah, I'm
filled with
not
loads of different things inside of it
a hundred
area.
percent sure. I think I'd like to just do the overall exterior, and then we'll worry about the floor plan later on. I
What are
was
you
thinking
doing?
for the exterior walls having like a gradient of like darker blocks at the bottom to like lighter blocks on the way up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I feel like we should like add like a little bit of the combination of like mossy andesite
yeah, yeah, that's exactly
and
it.
like
Yeah.
incorporate it in so it doesn't just look like a plain straight cobblestone wall.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And
Like that straight wood box over there that's really ugly.
okay. Yeah, yeah, there's there's a few of those there. Um
Hey,
oh,
now they're both here.
now they are both here. Oh, pff,
Oh,
unbelievable. So, yeah, the exterior walls, I'd also like to have some dimension. Like I think it should start out a bit thicker at the bottom, and then like the wall should get a
yeah.
bit thinner as it goes up, or like work its way in, sort of, if that makes sense. Oh my god,
Yeah,
how
that's
did I
right.
die? Unbelievable.
I
But
also could like maybe see like you have an if you like shave it out a little bit in the center, you could have a nice little trading center or like area where people could walk in through like a
yeah,
hallway.
yeah, I wanted some kind of
Where
like
you see where that like
courtyard or
cave is
something.
coming from, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we were looking at that waterfall earlier, right?
Yeah.
We could have the water leading up to that and like a few ships docked under there for a little aesthetic
That's really nice.
into a way up where then there could be like a little market in the round here.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I wanted some kind of like courtyard area, like an open space.
Yeah.
But around the back here, I also like I feel like we can do something here because there's yeah, of course this cave, which
Yeah.
this cave leads towards that little sort of market area. How am I so
Yeah.
bad at parkour? Okay.
Because over here, right, down this way, we were talking where we want the waterfall, right?
Mhm.
Ish area. And so if we like fill this area in with water from where the waterfall is flowing in,
Yeah.
and we could have it as like a little river that's flowing into a cave,
Mhm. Yeah.
and then we could have it sort of like a path, like a docking area right here for, and we build just like one or two
Mm.
cool, nice ships to the market, which is that wide open area up there.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of idea I was looking for. I just needed something to fill that space, I think. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know what kind of blocks we should start collecting. I think it should start like with black blocks at the bottom, and then at the top it'll be white. And I'm
Yeah,
not,
but like, you
yeah.
also do want to be able to like incorporate a few like not completely white, like andesite or
No,
diorite
yeah.
in there.
Not like white
Sure.
concrete or white wool, like but like off-white blocks. And then
Yeah.
Another thing was I just built
You're
these
gonna want to.
scaffolding pillars up to 100, the Y level 100, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty flexible. Like they can go a bit higher if you think, or a lot higher. I don't know, but
It just depends on how high the wall is, and then you should like base it off of that.
yeah, that's true. All right. Well, I guess the next thing to do is look at your base because you've made a lot of progress actually. I don't know if I've shown your area yet, but
Yeah, I know. Got a lot of plans for it, but there's still a lot of building to go to it, and
mhm.
hopefully we can get this castle and that both done.
All right, so here we are at your base, and a lot has changed since I was last here. A lot of new
Yeah,
buildings and
we've
stuff.
been doing a little bit more progress, but fortunately I've been halted for a few issues that have been caused recently. But we'll just start right here, which was the first little thing that needs a lot of work still.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be the meeting where I hope to like host everybody here in case there's an important issue once the build's complete. On to the next one, which is this windmill. I felt like this place was like felt very empty
Mm-hmm.
and that it needed a lot more like vibrant or just like something that would help bring it together, which I thought this windmill would help it a lot. It's still almost done, but
Yeah, it looks really good. I like the
yeah.
huge wheat field here.
Yeah, thank you. It still needs a lot more because it kind of looks like really bad from the one side, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, from here it looks good. So
Okay, for our next place is just this little storage room. It's pretty bland, but it's just meant for open stuff. Maybe we'll do some more to it. It
mm-hmm.
just like fills up a little space and
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I like the unique designs of all the buildings.
yeah. Our next one is this little tower that I actually just built today.
Wow.
Um, it's just if anybody wants to take home or refuge in there, there's a nice little look out of the place from it. It's
Mm-hmm.
a little cramped up there, but it does its purpose. And I still
Yeah.
haven't done the interior, which I will do.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But yeah.
Where should we go next?
We can go to this little work in progress blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, like I just said, it's supposed to be a blacksmith, but it's kind of missing the roof here, a little bit of the chimney, but hopefully eventually it'll look really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see the vision here. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it still needs a little more work, but yeah, here's this fountain that needs a lot of work. It kind of just doesn't really fit in very much.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I'm working on right now is a little weaponsmith, but it's not quite complete.
Wow.
With just needing to add a few more little things to it, try to texture it up a little bit.
Everything looks so
And
detailed here. It's nice.
yeah, but one problems we came through was that the nether portal didn't really fit in.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
I had to like try to make it nice and fit in with it, and I think it looks pretty good with it. And some of the plans, so if you look around here, there's some stone pillars right here in a cleared out little area. We
Mm-hmm.
plan to make like custom tree biomes to make it look a little bit nicer because I
Wow.
noticed all these trees are really bland and
Mm-hmm.
unorganized.
It's a good idea. Yeah.
So we decided to do that, and then we thought this was like a really nice place because of all the mountains surrounding it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of gives it like a protect little village vibe.
Yeah, it does. I like it. Yeah, I
Yeah, well,
actually went through here and I ended up like 1,000 blocks away. That was a big mistake. But
yeah, it's a work in progress.
is there anything else to show, or is this about it for
That's
now?
about it for now.
Yeah, I understand that it takes a long time to build these things because they're so detailed and a lot of
Yeah, I'm
design
hoping
put into that.
to at least like 3 more buildings by the end of this week.
Oh wow, you work faster than I thought.
Yeah, I built these two in the matter of an hour, so
Really?
yeah.
Wow. That makes me look really bad. Okay.
Good.
Well, yeah.
That's
Nice
officially the
base.
tour of the base. Yeah. Well, there's
Thank you.
also one more thing if you'd like to come down this way.
Oh,
Where'd you go?
yes.
There is a little bit more down here if you'd like to come down.
Sure.
This part has actually not been built by me though. It's been built by another fellow server member.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Semi lives here. And so he's just been doing a little bit of work clearing out some tunnels down here. He
Yeah.
built like a little custom tree that goes in the wall that kind of has a little
Wow.
detail.
Huh.
And then he made these really long tunnels, which I actually have no clue what he's doing for it, but it has potential for some future builds, maybe some like railways and travel systems.
Hmm.
I don't really fully know to it, but yeah.
Last time I was here, there was not this much done, but there's this. Wow. He's done a lot. God.
Yeah, we've just been trying to get a lot more progress in and
Mm-hmm.
try to make a nice little area because some people kind of suck at building.
Oh, not gonna name any names, but me.
Yeah, we
Oh
just we
yeah.
don't have
Yeah, okay. All right.
we don't have oh shoot, I just fell into a cave. We don't have very many great builders on the server,
Oh, I appreciate you saying that.
but
That's great.
it's okay because I've noticed since the last server, a lot of the builds have gone a lot better.
That's true. Yeah.
Spawn seems a lot more organized, and I like how like the modern versus a little nicer themed side is.
Mm-hmm.
Did you build that lighthouse, right? Have they seen that yet?
Yeah, I didn't build that, but that does look quite all right.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice on that island.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
we're
things are
getting a
coming
lot
together.
more progress, yeah. And hopefully soon we'll have some complete builds. And
Yeah, that'll be nice. Do you have any plans for what's next here, or just keep working on this area?
I feel like I want to keep working at this area. Well, that's the end of the tour. Thank you for coming by and
Well,
visiting it.
thanks for
And
showing me
I
around. That's great.
hope you enjoyed it.
I sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks very nice. Giving me some good ideas here for future building.
Yeah, hopefully next time it's actually fully built and looks good.
Yeah, well, yeah, still a lot has been done here since I was last here. I don't know if I've even shown this area at all yet, so yeah. Well, thanks. Hope to
Yep.
visit again soon. Alright, everyone, so I went ahead and built some bridges. I'm not really too sure about these. I think in the future I'll come back to this area and refine it a bit further, probably when I build a town hall right there. Because some of these bridges look questionable, and I don't know if I'm a fan of those two, especially them being so close. This one's alright, I guess. And this one's just very simple, but it's nice. Looks like the homeless guy is got white powder in his hand now. Okay. Um, I don't know who put that there, but yeah. Also, I got rid of the stuff here. I'll probably just patch this up and then leave this area alone. I said that I'd work on this path here as well, but there's not too much else to do. This, though, could be refined. This doesn't look very good. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it, I think, for this area for now, for me. I've had some compliments, actually, on how it looks, so, I guess I'm happy with it. It's just the bridges are questionable. The last thing that I'd like to talk about before I end the video is my gear. As I'm sure that you know, I've really only been using stone and some iron tools. That's not really very good, especially for building and stuff. So I've decided that I really need to get some good stuff. So I'm entering a deal to, give diamonds just for some good loot with good enchantments because I don't want to get into all that. But I've been thinking about it. Maybe I should get my own stuff, but I already ordered it or whatever, so I'll just I'll just leave that. But I'll probably have that for next episode, if not the episode after. Alright, everyone, so that's gonna have to be it for the video. A bit of a long wait, but also a bit of a longer video. I cut a lot out of it though, but that might make it into the next episode. Some of it will also be after this little message, so stay tuned for a few more of just random clips. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in probably 2 weeks for my next video.
Why am I not on the surface? Why is there a hole there? Oh my.
Is this what you mean by not a lot of great builders on the server, or?
Yes, this is what I especially mean.